Alright, thanks for sticking by to help. Yep, see ya. Alright. Is everything working right now? Or did the world explode? Alright, everything seems to be working. Let's go. Alright, welcome to Oracle of Ages Randomizer. So we name ourselves Bruh because it's funny, and we're pretty much ready to go. So I'll just explain things as it goes, but I'll try to just sub 3. So that's basically it, and I'll just start right now because otherwise I'll probably be late. So I'll just put the chat here. Alright. I'll make sure I can see the chat. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, I can see you beautiful people. Alright, let's get going. So, Surrender has its fun things about it. One of the more interesting things about it is how seeds are in trees, because these are shuffled everywhere, and you need them for a lot of checks, more than you do in seasons actually. So, trying to find them is gonna be one of the more interesting things about it. But oh, switch hook. Okay, so right away you have only 3 checks. You have only 2 checks right away, and this was one of them. And the other one is the harp here. Bombs, okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, there's a yeah, okay. So, usually it's pretty common to have an item here that has... Ooh, okay. 2 very good items right away. Ember Seeds. Okay. Shovel. Okay. The shovel's pretty good because it lets you access the Maku path in the past, which is something that you might have to do because the Maku tree needs to be rescued in one way or another, and one of the ways you can do this is either by defeating Varon in Ambi's palace or by getting the shovel and getting into the path. And if you have access to it, if you have access to the Maku path key, you can get to the Maku tree. And this is what we're gonna try right now. No, I can't defeat the moblins. I'd rather not. It's probably a bad idea. So the goal here is to get all 8 essences, and to do that we need to beat the 8 dungeons. Which seems like a lot, but it goes by pretty fast, quite frankly. Alright, so there's a gacha seed here from this guy. And because we got the shovel, that's enough money to buy the seed shooter and probably the power bracelet. Pretty sure they were both for 10 rupees. Oh, there's the first harp. So there are 3 harps in the game. This one allows us to open portals. And it's gonna make things a lot less annoying. There's not gonna be any backtracking through the Maku path to get to the past. Now we can just open the portal right next to Impa's house. Oh, there's a second harp. Okay. The seed is very open now. Okay. So the first harp doesn't really do anything. It doesn't do a whole lot. But the second harp opens a lot. Okay. So that's a progressive bracelet. We're gonna use it right away. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use it right away. Okay, so one of the things the harp does is that it allows us to get some of the more inconvenient checks, like this one, that you normally, well, I mean, you had the seed shooter for it, but it's one of the examples of how you can use it. Let's get... You can also use it to get in the shop right here, which is what we're gonna do. We're getting in the secret shop. It's better to know the information right away. At least I think so. Okay, sure, we'll buy that. So depending on your settings, I chose to not have the trade sequence just to make sure that, you know, that the time would be good for the marathon. But this is one of the things you can do. You can add the trade sequence if you want. Alright, so with the newly acquired power bracelets, we will make our way to the woods in the past here. Because we can pretty much do everything. There's a chest here you can get. There's a couple ways you can get it. You can get it with the feather, or you can get it by RNGing your way with, and by going back and forth between screens to make the moblin appear where the chest is and use the switch hook on it to be able to open the chest. It's pretty cool. I'll open this right now, but I won't go in it right away. So I'd rather do the other checks in the area first. Just in case we find the feather, for example. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Hard container. Early on it's pretty good, obviously, but... No, past the early point, this game doesn't really kill you super hard. Why not? Okay. So nothing here. We'll see what seeds are in this tree. Ember seeds. Okay, we never have to come back here for these seeds, because we already have ember seeds. So this guy, we can buy a shield from him, and it's not considered in logic, which would be something I would normally do. But because we have the shovel... Ooh. Okay. That's a cane. Come on, get back here. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna dip our first dungeon here, being the wing dungeon, which is fairly common to get in there first. So, normally you would need a shield for these enemies, but because we have the shovel, it does pretty much the same thing. I don't think it's not considered in logic, but yeah, it's a dungeon. It's gonna be required anyway, might as well go in there first while we're here. Come on. Okay. Here you have a couple of ways you can fight these enemies. The Cane of Samaria also works, but it's pretty slow. Okay, we got one key, so we can go this way. So killing all the enemies lets us push this block. It's a magic potion. I mean, I won't be mad about this, especially early on. Oh no. Okay. If there are no keys here, I'll be shocked. Okay, we can't do anything else, so we need the feather to keep going. Yep. Okay, yep. Yeah, we'll just go in the graveyard, I guess. So the dungeon keys are still shuffle. Every dungeon requires a key. Every dungeon pretty much requires a key except one of them, which is the wing dungeon. Oh, and the what is it called? The third dungeon. The Moonlit Grotto doesn't require a key. So these are usually the two dungeons you're gonna do first in a lot of seeds. So we actually can't get any checks behind Moosh here, but it's still opening. Oh, Seed Satchel. That's nice. Hopefully we'll get some seeds to go faster now. A sword. Nice. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay, no. We're gonna go to the past here. There's a mini game we can do in town, and after that we'll probably go to Ambi's Palace and reach Symmetry City. Because we can't really do anything else. I'll do this. So if we get the key here in the first check, it's 1 out of 3 chances we're not gonna have to defeat Neru. Yeah, whoa, not Neru. Varen possessing Queen Ambi. Varen possessing Neru, yeah. Dang it. Gonna have to defeat Neru. Alright, minigame time. Great start. Great start. Oh god. We're fine. Alright, awesome. I didn't see what ring that was, but it's probably not important. Rings are pretty bad. Okay, Gale Seeds. Awesome. So, I'm gonna be able to showcase one of the more annoying things that you have to do in this rando. You know, in the regular game, you have to find all the carpenters here. And normally what you do is, you use your animal buddy, right? Well, in this game, if you get the, what's it called? If you get the harp here, it lets you get to the carpenters by going through the present from Umbi's palace in the plane. Like this. So that's one. I never remember exactly where this one is. Okay, not quite. So you have to be here? Okay, yeah, sure. There's a chest here on the way. Oh, more seeds, nice. There's actually a check behind the seed satchel upgrade. So it's pretty cool to find that. Is that gonna work? Okay, yeah. Not quite. I think this'll do it. Yep. Alright, amazing. a little annoying, but it's not actually that terrible. Alright, with Gale Seeds, I don't really have an issue with going to the to Symmetry City, because there's a tree over there and we can warp back here anytime. So, Symmetry City, everyone's dead, be sad. You should feel bad, apparently. So... So here, need to speak to her, either one, and then you talk to one of the guys, either at the far end to the right here, or the far end to the left, and then you go, and he tells you to go talk to his brother across town, and so this is what you do. Cheval Rope. If this is a Cheval Rope seed to get the Crescent Island, it'll be so funny. Because that never happens. That legitimately never happens. Right, so there's one check over here that can be done, and then it's pretty much over for this side of the map. So that leaves us with one last thing, I think. Just over here. Oh my god. This is a Cheval Rope seed. No way. This, I swear this never happens. I promise you this never happens. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get the raft from Rafton. Very creative name. Yep, that's done. Is it? Yeah, it's here. Yep. Okay, just scroll the screen once, you come back, and he's like, hey, the raft is ready. We can now use the raft. Alright, we're on Crescent Island. There's actually not that much we can do here. There's a couple mini games. Yeah, sure. No, that's Mystery Seas. I don't have any. Okay. There's this thing. Nah. So there's a check in here we can't do. We need the long hook for that, which is required, but wait, hold on. Oh, we can actually do the Moonlit Grotto. I just realized. We should be able to do Moonlit Grotto in its entirety because, yeah, we have the shovel, the seed shooter, and that dungeon doesn't require the feather, so we should be able to do it. Okay. Let's go see Rafton again, get on the raft. So that was a mistake. I could have done the dungeon before the rest of the island, but that's fine. Oh yeah. Alright, welcome to the Moonlit Grotto. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna keep this equipped. Because these guys, they get one shot by the harp. Bomb drop, nice. Yeah, without the bombs here, you can't do anything at all. You need the bombs to do the first two checks, and the first two have a key at the bare minimum. So the goal of this dungeon is pretty neat. It's similar to the Eagle's Tower in Link's Awakening, where you need to knock down a floor below. You need to knock down this turn thing to the bottom floor. So that you can use it there. So that's the second one. Just like the Eagle's Tower, there are 4 to knock down. Alright. Back here. And we're gonna do one of the more annoying checks in this dungeon, which is killing all 4 Armos with bombs. If you have the Bigoron sword, they one-shot these enemies. It one-shots these enemies, but we don't have it, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to deal with it. So that's the 3rd crystal. So that's one quick one you can get. No. What makes it worse is you only have like 10 bombs, so you have to be careful about how you spend them. And their pattern is basically luck, is basically complete RNG, so at least there's a bomb refill. Come on, get out of there. At least there are bomb refills here. Oh, I'm also not really scared of dying because we found a potion, so... Okay, awesome. There you go. Alright, I'll take the risk here. I'll... This beeping is really annoying, but... Okay, if this is not a key, we can't keep going. That's kind of a troll, but okay. Okay, so there's one more pillar to knock down. It's this way. Come on. Double hit. Let's go. Alright, you know what? There you go. Now you know for a fact that it one-shots these enemies. But yeah, the big round sword is kind of annoying because it takes both your equipment space, but it's useful for this dungeon at least. Okay, so we got more money. There's only one shop left, but I mean, it's good to have money for mini games, but this should be plenty enough to finish the game. Finish the seed. Oh, wait. There's one check I need to open. Now that this is fallen, there's this chest here that appears. Okay. That's more than enough keys to go in this direction again. Yeah, I should have done this at like here and not... Ow. Alright, shoutouts to this one enemy living his worst life between these plants. Okay. Nice. Okay, good thing I went back. Now we can finish the dungeon for sure. Oh. Come on. So if you have Pegasus Seeds here, you can do this out of logic. Pegasus Seeds and the Feather. You can kind of jump out here. Oh no, that was bad. Come on. You know what? I'm just gonna use this. Zora Scale, okay, this is a very late game item that unlocks only 2 checks. So it's probably, depending on what our go mode is, it might never come up, but we'll see. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Because I save and quit after... Oh, okay. Yeah, reset the turnstile. Awesome. Still haven't found the compass, so there's a chance that one of the last checks here is the compass, and if it is, I just won't do it. Okay. Okay. No, I'll just do the boss right now. So this is Shadow Hag. Pretty simple boss, all things considered. Has like 2 attacks. The one where you avoid the thing. Yeah, there's a way to... There's a way to one-cycle this boss. I've done it a couple of times, but today wasn't the day. Feather! Awesome. Okay, so this gives us another dungeon. This gives us access to parts of the mountain area. Gives us access to Tingle. I'll just do a final check here that I have not done. Come on, get out. Oh, that's required. That's actually required. This is, so the way this randomizer did it, this is the archipelago version. So what they did is that instead of giving any magic potion to King Zora, what they did was that they gave this specific potion. They have a specific dedicated potion to healing King Zora for Jabu Jabu. And that was it. Okay, so this is the second shield, because we found the first one. But it had nothing. But, I mean, shields aren't really required, unless if you don't have the shovel. If you have the shovel, it doesn't matter. Which, the shovel was one of the first things we found, so eh. Alright, let's do Tingle. So Tingle here has 2 checks. One of them is just talking to him. And the other one is it here? I think it's one screen lower. Oh no, it's here. And the other one is if you have 3 different types of seeds. It doesn't matter which ones exactly, but we happen to have 3. Okay. That was the lava juice, wasn't it? Yep, the lava juice. It might come in handy, but it's one of these items that's good to find early, just so you don't have to backtrack for it. But yeah, it's not that bad actually, now that I think about it. It's pretty easy to get back to. There's a tree in the past there. Like on the eastern side of Goron Mountain, so it's not that difficult to get back to, but it's still nice to avoid backtracking. Alright, so there's one check here that we couldn't do before that we'll be able to do. Oh, the second strength upgrade. Nice. That's also required. Okay, so this is gonna leave one, like, a lone check here that's kind of bad. That's behind Mystery Seeds specifically. It's, if you've played the base game, it's giving the Mystery Seeds to a soldier and he gives you bombs. That's how you get bombs on the game. Alright, so with the feather, we can do this. I said we can do this and jump here. So I'm skipping turning the switch here so that I can defeat the boss, get the warp, and then do the downstairs part and then come back. Big Iron Sword's actually going to be useful here because it does 5 damage compared to the 2 the first sword does, so it's a lot more. I'll be able to defeat this boss pretty handily. Be able to do the underground part here. Wait, no. Ricky's gloves. That's useless now because it's really only useful for Tingle, which we just did. So outside of that, Ricky's gloves doesn't really do anything. Wait. No, come on. Oh, there's a key up there. What did I do that for? I have to press buttons, I guess. There you go. I still can't believe, because usually I still can't believe that we needed the map and the Cheval rope. That's insane. I think it's the second time it's ever happened to me that you needed both. Because normally the seat just gives you the mermaid suit really fast. Alright, awesome. Boss key, let's go. Now that's the reason we took the warp, to get back here. I'm gonna try to avoid the taking damage here, because even though I do have a potion, I don't want to spend it too quickly. Okay. Whoa. That was bad. Okay. Okay, so this is a puzzle where you normally have to push the pot all the way to the switch, but because we have the Cane of Samaria, we can just not care. And that's awesome. Not caring is great. Oh, and because we have the strength 2 here, pushing things is faster slightly. That's nice. Alright. I think we still don't have the compass here. Yep. It's a little easier to get as many of these blobs as you can if you just jump over them twice. Oh, God damn it. Just jump over the tile twice. Oh, that's another dungeon we can do. That's the graveyard key. Alright, great. There's gonna be one check we won't be able to do in the graveyard, but we'll be able to see ahead of time what it is. Alright, this is the most annoying boss by far. So you have to throw a bomb when his face... the bomb needs to land when the face is red. There you go. So you need to do it 4 times. Oh, a little too early. There you go. Alright, so this guy has the compass, so I can just leave without fear. Alright, great. Okay. That's the second dungeon done, and the second dungeon in the game. Now, let's go to the graveyard. Hi, Reiki. Say hi to Reiki. So this is when we finally take Moosh with us. We love Moosh in this house. So, like I said, there's one check here that we can do, and the one we can't do is this one, but it's just a shield, so it doesn't, it's fine. This. It's just a ring. I'll take it, just in case it's like the red ring or something. The whispering. I don't even know what that does. Don't ask me what it does, I don't know. Yeah, this game has some great puzzles. Also, hello, Drew. Oh yeah, that leaves us with the shop here that we can't do now. That's fine. Okay. So got nothing. Alright, Spirit Grave time. As you can expect from a first dungeon, this is pretty easy. And having the pots early and being able, there's so many ways you can break pots in this game. You have the strength, you have the level 2 sword, and the Bigoron sword can all break pots, but you still need at least one bracelet and at least a sword, any sword, to be able to damage the boss Pumpkinhead. Oh, flippers. Okay, so flippers in this game, they don't really do much. They open, like, they open a couple of checks, but not that much. But they're gonna be good for checking the shop once we get out of this dungeon. And yeah, Drew, if you're still here... Oh, speaking of... That's a pretty nice upgrade. I mean, it's like a 1 damage upgrade, but, you know... It's a lot over time. Oh, Drew, if you've played this game, did you do the Linked Heroes Cave for ages? This is probably the hardest thing the series has ever done in terms of puzzles. It's really difficult. Boss key. No map or compass yet. Compass. Are you gonna be the map? That'd be funny. Of course. Of course. Alright, we're full clearing. Had to jinx it. Alright, come on. Heart ring level 1. I don't even know what that does. As is the case for most rings in this game. I have no idea what they do. Right, so there's a... So actually throwing the pumpkin on the boss does a lot of damage. Alright, a 5th heart. Let's go. Alright, 3rd dungeon done. It's pretty neat. We don't have access to any other dungeon yet. We have access to a couple of things left. That's pretty awesome. That. So yeah, it's confirmed. It is 100% a Cheval Rope Seed. Wait, what was that? What was that ring? Quicksand ring? Nah. I'm gonna buy this though. And I'm gonna buy this as well. So it's just one check, but you know, it's... This is our next destination, so might as well. So, right now we can do the left side of Grand Mountain, but not the right side, because we would need either the mermaid suit to be able to reach it in the past, or the Pegasus Seeds, but, to be able to beat King Moblin. But, there is a tree at the top of there, at the top of the left side of Grand Mountain. So if those are Pegasus Seeds, we'll be able to get to the right side. I also have the Gorn emblem, which, you know, that lets us go up the right side, but it should be fine. Wait, what was that? I didn't even look. Whimsical ring, okay. Awesome. Anyone knows what the whimsical ring does? Because I don't know. Ooh, only 5 bombs, that's not a lot. But there are moblins at the top of the mountain and they drop bombs, so there's a chance. Okay. Here, the funny joke, the trade quest isn't shuffled, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is a place that requires a lot of bombs, so might try to farm for some. So there are moblins here. They have a pretty good chance of dropping bombs. There you go. Okay. Alright, why not? Just one check here you can do. Even without Pegasus seeds, you need the flippers and the fet. Wow, that was funny. Fell right through it. Wow, okay, come on. Happy 1 hour, everybody. We're on a pretty good track so far. Before I jinx it. It's been 1 hour, we've done 3 dungeons, so... Rock briskets. I mean, that's cool. Yep. So there's a portal here. So normally this whole Goron Mountain is all locked behind the third, the second harp at least in the present. In the past, you can do a lot here without the second harp, which is the Tune of Currents. But oh, mystery seeds. That doesn't open anything really, but hey, it lets us come back here easily, I guess. There's a bomb upgrade we can get, which there's actually a check behind bomb upgrades in this game. Wait, okay, I have Gale seeds. What am I doing? Which we're not gonna get right away, but hey. No, I need to be in the past. Okay, so this is the only check in the game that hard requires the first harp, but since you almost always gonna have the second one here, it's fine. It's pretty easy to do. I know in some other versions of this rando they don't shuffle, the harps aren't progressive, so there's a world where you could have to come back here with specifically a Tune of Echoes. Nice. That's my bad here. I could have technically gotten a warp and then save quit if there was nothing to gain. Very precious seconds. So that leaves us with I think leaves us with there's a bomb upgrade fairy here and there's another chest after that, but that's about it. I gotta be careful here. There's a quick puzzle to do here. Oh yeah, there's the soldier with the mystery seeds. Forgot about that one. Small puzzle here to do. You have to push the rock here once, and that's enough. That's all. That's all you need. So we're gonna do the last two here, and after that we're gonna see. We're gonna go check on the soldier in the woods of the past. Still nothing. Awesome. Trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't think so. I'm gonna try and not die here. That'd be pretty great. So I don't think I have the potion. No, I used the potion. I might just dig up some hearts. And hopefully not dig up an enemy. Alright, great. Very useful. Alright, that should be enough. Alright. Mermaid suit. Okay, great. So that gives us access to the whole right side of the Goron Mountain. So it gives us some pretty terrible checks near Crescent Island. We don't have the crown key. If we had the crown key, we'd be able to do everything. And oh, wait, no, wait a second. I'm gonna go get the bomb upgrade in Crescent Island, because there's a check on the mountain that requires it. I already have an extra seed satchel, so yep. Might as well get this check too while we're at it. So in this version of the rando, they made the mermaid suit a lot more fun to— oh, that is the mermaid key. That's the old mermaid key, so that allows us to go in the present version of the Mermaid's Cave, which may or may not be required. This is one of those dungeons that, depending on if the boss key is in the past or in the present, you may or may not need the old mermaid key. But we got the old mermaid key anyway. So I'll just get the bomb upgrade behind the mystery seeds. Just in case. Still don't have enough bombs. Wait, no. Go back in the present. So there's a pretty terrible check here that we can do, but we'll be able to warp out of it. So that's the best case scenario. Now the Goron Mountain's a lot more interesting that we have the Old Mermaid Key. But there's still a lot of the dungeon that we can't do because some areas need to be opened from the past to be able to have access to in the present. I'll take it. And yeah, this. I'll farm a bit more bombs before heading to the right side of the Goron Mountain. Back some mystery seeds while we're at it. Why not? We're gonna need them anyway. The mystery seeds are required to finish. Alright, drop some bombs, buddies. Yes. There you go. This mountain area is honestly pretty confusing to navigate. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save and then use some bombs to check what this is. And if it's nothing, I'm gonna reset and keep the bombs. I'm not keeping that. I am not keeping that. It's one check, but I'm not keeping it right now. I'll go back to it if I have to. Okay. Again, I'll save here because of this. Might actually not need that, so... I'll grab the book, but I'll go back for the book. Yeah. Library book is just one check, but wait, I have to hit 3. Yep. Alright, I'll do another save here. I didn't even check if I had enough Ember Seed. Oh yeah, I have enough. So because this is the check that's behind both the bomb upgrade and the seed satchel upgrade. So if there's nothing here, I'll just reset. And it requires 20 bombs. So I wanted to keep exactly 20 bombs just for this guy. Oh, that's required! That's required. Okay. Okay, then. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'll just... I'll go back and farm some bombs. Because now I'm actually stuck here. Wait, I can actually do this dungeon. Can actually just do the dungeon. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm leaving. I am leaving for Crescent Island doing the... Yeah, I have to. But I need bombs anyways, so this is probably the best place to get them. There you go. Just get a couple more. Just to make sure. But yeah, I can do this, the whole Ancient Ruins, Ancient Tomb. I can do it. I'll just do it. Alright. So, there's a portal on Crescent Island here, but they specifically modified this one from the base game to be able to only be openable with the Tune of Currents. I think it's to avoid soft locks, I'm pretty sure. So, again, I'm gonna make a save here. I'm gonna see what's behind the Zora scale. If it's nothing, I'll just come back here and do the Ancient Tomb. So what are we missing for Go? Toonie Nuts to open the Crown Key. Old Mermaid's Key. And the... And the third harp. That's about it. Oh, the long hook as well. So we're missing 3 keys, 2 items. Oh, and the fairy dust. So we're still missing. Well, we got the mermaid key. That was behind the Zora scale. Okay. Pirates. Come on. It's me mashing with both buttons and hitting, and B switches to no, basically. Okay, let's go back to Crescent Island. Yeah, so they modified the mermaid suit in this so that you don't have to tap the direction to move in this one. You can just hold the direction, which thank God for that, because I'm committing this sin of playing this game. I'm playing it on emulator, but I'm playing it with a GameCube controller, so I'm using the stick. I'm not using the D-pad, so that makes it a lot better. I could technically play this on console, but on my Wii, but it won't be connected to the archipelago, and it won't auto track basically, which I don't think I absolutely need a map tracker for this one now, but to make sure I make it on time and don't forget anything, I think it's better for the marathon specifically. Still no Pegasus seeds. We're gonna walk the whole time. This is a pretty feels bad, because Link is much faster with Pegasus seeds, but because we don't have them, we have to walk. Alright. We have to not forget about... By the way, this chest right here is where the blue ring is in the base game, which I'm sure a lot of people miss. It's pretty well hidden. Alright, this dungeon has terrible music, so I'm sorry for your ears. Get out of the way. I think it barely qualifies as music. This game, I'll be honest, doesn't really have the best OST. At least compared to the other games. So this is why I grinded bombs at the before coming here, because the game just doesn't give you bombs in this room. Just expects you to have some. So here, what's cool about this dungeon is that it's really hard to dip at first, because it requires so many items just to be able to enter, and the first check is always a key because you need to open the door. So at least you know that you can get pretty far in it, and it can really only have the strength 2, I guess, as an item, which is fine because it's so far out of the way that it's not as risky to dip. But there's one check before the dungeon that's kind of annoying to get to. Luckily, we could just do everything at once. And that's... I'll be honest, this seed so far has been kind of really nice. Like, it's been pretty out there. Like, we had a Cheval Rope and Island Chart seed. We had a required seed satchel upgrade and bomb upgrade. Like, those things are pretty rare. Yeah, so what you just saw there was one of the 4 slates. We need all 4 to be able to finish. They're all somewhere in there. this. Already have the map and the compass. Should be a ferry here, yep. You need at least 2 keys to keep going, to logically. So that's one. The next check should be a key as well. Which is gonna be in these enemies right here. Yep. Alright. So there's one check to do right here before going to the lower floor. Yes. I think I remember it. Worst case, we'll just solve it. It's fine. We love puzzles in this house. Yep, that's it. There you go. Bosky, let's go. There you go. So that's why you need 2 keys here. You'll at least have 2 keys on like the top floor. So this is a neat little thing here. You can walk on the red pegs. This really is just the early area, but it unlocks these. We've already opened this chest, but it unlocks these stairs, so. There you go. So I'm pretty happy to have gotten a sword upgrade for this, guys. This is a Girahim wannabe. Not Girahim. Aghanim wannabe. Wow, this was terrible. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Little shortcut here. Okay. That's the second slate. We already have all the keys. So the rest is all items, okay. First slate, second slate. Okay, that's the third slate. Still not in go, so we're gonna clear the whole place, but... Okay. Yeah, there's not much to say here. It's just a straight line all the way to the checks. Wow, that hit me. Okay, that's funny. Okay, this enemy can be annoying on ice, but yeah, it's usually not too bad. Don't really have a good strat for this guy. There you go. Long hook. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Long hook doesn't give us anything, really. Gives us one check in Lina Village, which is the mayor's house. And there's one check on Crescent Island. Oh, please don't hit me. But it's really only useful for Jabu, because we don't need it for this dungeon at all. Okay, next up we're gonna go do the Mermaid's Cave, because we have both keys. God damn it. Yeah, this room is kind of annoying, but just be patient, buddy. You got this. There you go. So this room right here is really Dude, I remember the first time playing this dungeon, I looked for this room for so long. Crown key. Okay, this dungeon was loaded. That's 2 more dungeons we can do. I'd see it's going pretty well. Hopefully it stays that way. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. You just go here. So we're missing Toonie Nut and 1 harp. And fairy powder. But that's it. Yep, final slate. There you go. what do I want for this boss? This and this. So this boss is very long, has 4 phases. You need to hit him 3 times with bombs. Usually I get 2 here, but... Wow. There you go. And now you can use this and this. That didn't count? Alright. I call BS on that, but... Wow, this fight's going terrible. Come on, buddy. You can do this. Wait, I don't have a potion, so I have to be careful. There you go. Alright, this should be free. Yes, this should be. There you go. All right. Let's go. We're halfway done. I'll do the mayor's house right now because I probably will not have a better moment to do it. Okay. Now with that done, actually, I'll go back and grab the broken sword. Because you never know. You never know. Come on. Alright. Let's go do the crown dungeon. Yep. Small shortcut here. Should equip the sword, it's fine. Alright. This is the worst song in Zelda history, by the way. Like, name me a worse song than this. I bet you can't. This is so bad. Might die on purpose here just to heal after this. Okay, come on. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna let myself die. There you go. I was gonna save quit here anyway, so... Let's go. Hey, you know what? There you go. Okay. After this dungeon, we're doing the Mermaid's Cave, and after that, it's kind of like... It's kind of a free-for-all. Still missing only 2 items. If everything's just on the way like that, it should be over pretty quickly. So, that means, wait, I'm thinking about it now. That means that, most of the... It means that the Pegasus seeds are either behind the third harp in Zora's village, or they're behind the seedling on Crescent Island. It's one or the other. Come on. Boss key. Okay. 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 Alright. We have enough. We have the boss key, so I'll just beat the boss right now and come back for the other checks. Because the boss door is just right here. Just hopefully get a couple of hearts. No, the boss is not difficult. You can kind of lose hearts easily to it. That was bad. Come on. There you go. Okay. If you say so. Okay, that went better than... It could have gone worse. I'll just say it that way. It could have gone worse. Alright, so let's just get back in. Yep. The Pegasus ring. Awesome. I don't know with what I'll use the Pegasus ring, but hey, it's a thing. Next up is this check right here. Alright. It's kind of a cool strat here. Yeah, you're supposed to jump over the spark, but... No. Come on. Okay. It's only one part of the dungeon that's left. Nice. Okay. Technically, I don't think it's in logic because I don't have Pegasus seeds, but you can still make those jumps, so I don't think it's in logic at all. This mini-boss is much worse than in Link's Awakening because your throw is worse because they needed to give you a ring to give you back your throw. And the ball just keeps disappearing. There you go. Okay. That also could have gone worse. Oh, wait. So yeah, this is not in logic, but the Go mode can still be here. So I'd rather just clear it right now. Come on. The cheesy mustache. Awesome. And by awesome, I mean completely useless. But that's okay. Yep. Come on. Okay. This is the final check in the dungeon. Then we can leave. Bomb upgrade. Ah, why not? Why not? So, the portal should technically still be there, I think. What? Okay. Let's go. Yep, you need to be in the past here to do the remaining of the mountain checks. Starting with here, because you can't jump down here in the present, so I have the key and the lava juice, so I can do this one. With the switch hook, we can do this. Money. I don't think there's anything down there. Is there? No, I don't think so. It's been a while since I played this. I don't think so. Nope, there isn't. Alright, awesome. Okay. There's no grenades, so we can't do this guy. The peace ring. Phenomenal. Alright, save quitting. This brings us back out here. And we'll just do the rest of the mini games. And after that, we'll just do the Mermaid's Cave. Alright, please, Maple. Don't screw me over. Alright, great. So you have two mini games here. You have this one, which has 2 checks, and then you have an exact copy of the baseball mini game in town. And you have to win the first one to... I mean, I'll take the bomb upgrade, but you need to finish this first one to have access to the second one. Gotcha seed. Alright, final mini game here. Oh no, wait, there's the Go on Dancing. That was close. I'll take it. All right. I didn't see what ring that was. I saw level 1 and I know it's bad. Oh, Pegasus seeds. There they are. Okay. All right. Time for Go on Dancing. I'm actually pretty good at Go on Dancing. I never really had an issue with it. Alright, awesome. A rock string. There's one. So because we have the brisket, we can do this one. Oh, we're only missing one item. We're only one from go. That's the Toonie Nut. And we can do 2 dungeons now, with everything on the way. So the chances that it's just on the way are pretty high at this point. Yep. Okay, yeah, Mermaid's Cave, there's one part in the past, which is the one we're in right now, and one part in the present. And I'm doing the past one first, just in case, because it opens up some of the present like some of the areas in the present. Like this right here. If you don't do this in the past, I don't think you can get there in the present. And there's another wall you have to bomb near the bus area. That if you don't do it in the past, then the way is not open in the present, so... Also, there's a chance that you don't even need to do this. To do the anything in the present at all. Because if the boss key is in the past, then the present doesn't matter. And I hope I can finish this seed. It's been going pretty well, but hopefully you can just finish it. I really want to. 2 hours and basically one item from go. If we find the item soon, we can definitely finish. I'll grab the heart. We'll see. What didn't help was no Pegasus Seed the whole time. That didn't help to go fast. Alright. Please don't break the pot, at least. Alright. Whatever you do, don't get caught by the floor masters. Okay, we're good. Oh no, wait, we still need the fairy powder. Yeah, I forgot. Still 2 items from go. Alright, if it's not here, we'll just do the present. Come on. That's the broken tuning nut. That's not the correct one. Alright, no boss key here. Yep. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'll try to move a bit faster here. This, no. Yep. Yeah, here you need the sense seeds. This is one of the, I think it's the only check that requires sense seeds. Like that hard requires it. Oh no, there's the shop on Crescent Island. Should have equipped the feather. Oh no, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Oh, this should be okay. Get off me. Get off me. Through this dungeon, I'll probably just defeat Neru because it's something we have to do anyway. And then make my way to the Zora area. The Zora village. Okay. Still no boss key. Oh, this mini boss is terrible. I don't know if there's a good strat for it, but kind of just turns around and never attacks you. I don't know if it's that you have to wait. Probably do. I don't want to wait. This mini boss is garbage. Oh, thank God. Toonie nut. Alright. Great. That's one more dungeon that can be done, and we're gonna do it before going to the Zora area for sure. Oh wait, what am I doing? I still need the boss key. I still need the boss key. Yeah, the boss key's over there. This. Nope. This. Okay. There we go. I'll still do the final checks here just in case, but we got the boss key. The reason I didn't go here, even though it was available from the start, is that it's behind keys, so okay. You still needed keys to be able to get here. So this is either the compass or an item. So this is a key, for sure. And this next check is either the compass or an item. And this is also pretty bad because this is pure RNG. This is pure luck. You pull a lever and you pray. Nice lag. There you go. Nice. Okay. Okay, so next up, after this one, it's the Skull Dungeon. And after that, we're doing Neru. Might as well. Okay. So the boss here is pretty easy. By the way, I have to shout out this. You'll see my favorite puzzle in the game. That's probably the hardest puzzle in Zelda history. Look at that. And then you go here. And then you go here. Wow. This room is so useless. This. Okay. There you go. Alright, we got 6. 2 to go. Yep. This one. Might as well. No. I wanted to warp. Oh, wait, no. I needed to be in the present. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. I promise I know what I'm doing. Here. There you go. Alright. So this will be a nice change of pace because this dungeon has really cool music. It's also very linear compared to every other dungeon in this game. It's pretty interesting. Like, this one really stands out. Yeah, come on, come on. This one you need the feather so much. I would love to equip get like Pegasus seeds to go faster, but kind of need your feather all the time. Nice. Like here would be a good moment. On. Nice. Okay, oh, come on. Okay. Dying here would be really bad. Dying here would be super bad. Oh, fairy, please. Thank you. Alright, we're good. Lots of rail carts. Of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun. Yeah, I think it's here that you need this. Yep. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. And this dungeon is such a straight line. Please just have the go mode. Okay, this is actually a good place to equip this. Okay, this boss is pretty simple. You have to just, as I say this. Alright, come on. He's trolling. There you go. Don't troll me. Yeah. Oh, hi. Wait, I got distracted by the chat. Hey, Ashton. Hey, everybody. Yeah. It's going pretty well. We're missing only the fairy powder for Go. Hopefully we can get it before it's over, but nice. So we have 6 dungeons done. We're only missing 2, and we're in the 7th one. So that's how it's going. It's going pretty alright, I would say. Yeah, so here normally you do the puzzle, but who cares about puzzles when you have a cane that does blocks? Come on. Same logic for this one. Who cares about puzzles? Yep. Also, we got Pegasus seeds so late because they were in the tree in Goron Mountain, the eastern side, and it took a while to get there, so come on. So we've been walking this whole time. Yeah. But this seed was crazy. So this was a seed where you had to go to Crescent Island and like in the vanilla way. You had to use the raft from Rafton. So already that's not something that ever comes up. Did I screw this up? No, I'm good. Fine. Yep. Okay. Well, we don't need that anymore. So you had to go to Crescent Island the vanilla way because the feather was on the Shadow Hag, like the boss of the Moonlit Grotto, and that gave us like at least one flipper's upgrade. The key is on the boss here. Okay. Do I need to go up there? Okay, no, the map is... Okay. Behind the key over there is the map, so we're good. Alright. Let's go. So this is a seed where... Yeah, Zelda's playing it. Ashton's playing Zelda's Adventure next. Also, we need to beat Neru this seed. We need to, defeat Neru, possessed by Queen. Yep, you got in time for Zelda's Adventure. You did. Now, I'll be at work, unfortunately, but I hope you guys have a great time watching it. Oh, this is also a seed where you had to use the... You had to use the Tune of Currents in Ambi's Palace to reach the Carpenters. But that's a classic. Yeah, that was your way to Symmetry City. That one's a classic. We also had a bomb upgrade and seed satchel upgrade required. So that was funny. Okay. Graveyard shift? Okay. Does that just mean like a night shift? Or like at an actual graveyard? Okay. No. Yeah, I have a pretty flexible schedule myself, so that's why I'm able to do this run this morning. Alright, come on. Come on. You don't have all day. So this, I'm doing this because it's something that we have to do. Is you need to be able, you need to see the Maku tree as an adult, to be able to receive the seed at the end, the Maku seed. And this is one of the ways you can do it. The other way is to go through the Maku path in the past, but the key isn't, the key was behind the key basically, so that was the only other way. Okay, the dumbbell. Okay, that check exists. No, it doesn't actually. Yep. Wait, no. Yeah, I was like, wait, that's not the correct music. Alright. Let's check what's on the Maku path. After that, we'll probably just head to the Zora village. Yeah. Pretty much. I don't think that's needed, but for anything, but might as well take it. Oh, that's the key, right? Yep, okay. Alright. Let's head to the Zora village. I have to be in the future for that. Well, in the present. Okay, so we need this and this. No, it's not this one. It's here. Alright. Come on, just be on the way. Please just be on the way. I mean, what else do I have anyway? I kind of did the whole game. Blast ring. I kind of just cleared the whole game anyway, so... Whoops. Okay. This I always thought was kind of lazy. I mean, it's a way to make sure that this is locked behind 3 harps, but this whole area is kind of lazy because there's no real thinking. You kind of just go to a place where you can play the harp and you play it. You're not really asking yourself, oh, there it is. That's go mode. We got the fairy powder. We can finish. Alright, come on. Alright, I'll be really happy if I have time to finish this. I should be okay, but I'll be really happy. Alright. Alright, don't be a pain, Jabu, please. I know asking Jabu to not be a pain is... But I actually like the dungeon. Even casually, I've always liked the dungeon. No, come on. Wait, what was that? Alright, so we need to re-enter so that we can get the permission to get inside Jabu. There you go. What did I get? Bomb-proof ring. Awesome. Now we're like Link's Awakening. Alright, it's time. Got the Master Sword too. Varen should be really easy with the Master Sword as well. I probably could have grabbed more Pegasus seeds, but the detour didn't feel really worth it. Yeah, whatever. It'll have to do. Try to use them sparingly. I already have 3 keys. Yeah, I thought there were seeds here, but I guess not. So here I saved before using a key. Because... there are only a couple of checks here that require the water to be low. And if there's nothing, we can just press reset and we'll have back all of the Pegasus seeds, all 3 of them. Come on. Oh great. This is the last check that really requires the water to be low, so if it doesn't have a boss key or anything, we'll just keep all 3 keys, and it'll also be easier for the upper level, because the upper level needs a lot of keys. Okay. Okay. Nice. What do you mean? You opened Zelda's Adventure? What am I doing? Oh, really? Oh, is it because I found the Go mode? Probably, right? Oh. Or it was oh, it was an Oracle's game? Okay. I thought I did this and I was like, when would I have done that? Oh, okay, I think we have all the keys. Okay. Hey, Stalnox. We're in Go mode. Hopefully we can finish before Ashton has to take over. The stink bag. Great. Because, yeah, we're just looking for the boss key and that's it. We have everything else. I guess. Yeah. I mean, everything should go well at this point. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I have time to finish. No. Please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Come on, just please let me finish, please. Alright. I knew 3 hours was gonna be close, but hey, that's usually the time it takes me to do these seeds, because I kind of just end up doing everything. Because you need so many items, and there aren't that many checks. It's just a lot of checks just take forever. Like the dancing mini games and, well, every trillion thousand mini games that this game has. There you go. Okay, awesome. Alright, that should do it. I like this guy. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I like the concept of this boss. It's pretty cool. Yep. Alright. You know what? I feel like going fast. Yep. Going fast is kind of cool. So I'll just take the detour and get some Pegasus seeds. Yeah. I always name myself in every rando seed I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's the legend of bruh. Everyone says thank you, bruh, at the end of seeds. It's hilarious. Oh, why are you in the way? You guy. Alright, Varen should be pretty easy with the level 3 sword. Get out the way! Get out the way! Wait, why did I go under there anyway? This part kind of sucks. So this area is why I think if anyone wants to do like a no-hit run of this game, I feel like this area makes it basically impossible because like this guy, oh, that wasn't too bad. But like the previous one, the one where I got hit, it's kind of like impossible. Okay, nice. Losing time. Alright, come on. Yeah. I could probably do like a no-hit run of like the 64 games, but that would be it. Because those are just easily my two best games, so... No. There you go. Are you shitting me? Come on. There you go. Yeah. Nah, you're not possessing me. There you go. Alright, this will definitely sub 3, which I'm pretty happy with. Come on. I wasn't ready! No, oh, the bee. Okay, the bee's fine. Bee's pretty simple. There you go. Hey, we did it. We saved Labrina. Yay, let's go. Yeah, that was a pretty fun seed actually. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this run was pretty nice. I used to think it was pretty garbage, but no, it's actually pretty good. There are the annoying parts can be like the beginning of seeds because there are a lot of kind of bad checks all spread out that you're gonna have to do and early on, and it can kind of be annoying, but other than that, and also having to go through the Maku path every time, like to go to the past early on is pretty annoying, but outside of that, this Rando's pretty good. Like, there are a lot of weird situations that can happen. But yeah, no, that was a fun one. Were there any donations during the stream? I can probably thank the donations if there were any. Because I don't think I had alerts on. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Next up is Ashton doing Zelda's Adventure. If you like that game somehow, stick around. Yeah. I don't think do I have your sound? I think I do, right? Yeah. But alright, so yeah, next up is Ashton. I think I'm gonna be on my way now. I'll be back tomorrow morning for a Link to the Past rando, and then Friday night for Zelda 1 rando. So see you around. And yep, thank you. I'll let Ashton take over. Alright, see you everyone.